If you wanted to learn how to make multiple streams of income, this video is right for you. My Robinhood portfolio has just crossed over $5,000, and I'm going to go over how this portfolio provides me monthly dividend income. If you're interested in how to create multiple streams of income, this is the right video for you. Watch until the end of the video because I have a fun special experiment that I want to show you that might open up your eyes. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Bruce Wang. I'm a dividend investor. I'm a real estate investor, and that's what this channel is all about. And in today's video, I'm going to go over my Robinhood portfolio. So I created the Robinhood investment challenge many months ago, over 9-10 months ago, around there. And since then, I've been investing $100 into my portfolio every single month, trying to grow my account over and over again. So today, my portfolio has crossed over $5,000. And on the day, I'm down about $20, not too bad. Over the past few weeks, this portfolio has seen a lot of growth, and I'm up around like almost 1% on the week. If you guys haven't been invested in the stock market that long, you guys might not know that around the time of May is the really great time to sell, because for whatever reason, the markets usually don't do well in the month of May. On May 31st, my portfolio was down all the way to 6.6%. And since then, my portfolio has recovered all the way back into the green, and I'm up over $500 since that time. And right now, my portfolio is up almost 5% on the month. On the 3-month year, I'm up over 5%. On the 1 year, you can see that I'm up almost 20%. It is pretty incredible. So I started investing in the stock market around September. And since September, I've seen 2 corrections in the market. And the great thing about dollar cost averaging and continually investing $100 every single week, I'm investing during these down times. The first correction that I experienced was December 24th, and my portfolio was down almost 5% during that time, and I kept investing, and I've seen a lot of growth since then. All this gigantic run up all the way until May, and May we had another correction for an entire month, and that's when my portfolio went down 6 or so percentage. And now we've seen a lot of growth again. So that's the thing about the stock market. There's no such thing as market timing. You kind of just have to continually just keep throwing money into the portfolio, especially when the stock market's not doing well. That's when you really have to dig deep and keep investing. Well, at least through my experience, that is what I've noticed, is that you always have to buy the dips. Since buying those dips, my portfolio has seen a lot of growth and then some. And on the all-time chart here, I'm up more than 8%. So in today's video, since I crossed the milestone of $5,000, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a long time, and that is buy some more stocks. And the first stock that I want to buy is AT&T. This stock is really great, a blue chip stock. Right now I own 25 shares, and if you look at the dividend yield, it's at around 7%. So that's a great dividend yield for a stock like this. I'm going to buy 5 shares of this stock at market price. Since I'm not buying that many shares, it's all right if the price fluctuates just a little bit. But generally, you want to buy with a limit order. For the second stock that I'll be buying today, it's going to be Nike. I haven't bought Nike in a long time as well. So as you can see here, I have 5 shares of Nike at the moment. My total return is still in the negative. That's because of all the trade war talks. So there's not a lot of confidence in Nike right now, but I'm a long-term investor for Nike. And I think that Nike at some point in time will be raising their dividends, because at a 1% dividend yield for Nike is still all right. It's not that bad. It's just all right. But I think that they can raise it up, and hopefully they raise it soon. So I'm going to be buying Nike. I'm going to be buying 2 shares, and I'm going to be buying at market. It's better to buy at limit order. I'm just going to be buying at market because I'm only buying 2 shares. And that's one of the great things about Robinhood. There is no commissions on the trade, so they're not charging you anything, and you can just buy 1 share at a time, even if you wanted to. And I know a lot of you guys out there are really investing on a budget. Just like me, I'm investing on a budget as well. So that is great if you are just starting out investing with Robinhood. My strategy for investing in the stock market is very simple. I'm buying stocks that are blue chip stocks that are well known. More than likely, they are very stable. So each and every single quarter or each and every single month, I'm getting paid a dividend. It's really important that I get this dividend so I can reinvest it. It might not be the most efficient strategy out there, but this is a strategy that is working for me. I love that the money is coming back into my pocket and I can reinvest it over and over again. I like to keep my investments very simple. I've noticed that the more complicated that investing gets for me, the less likely I am to keep reinvesting money into whatever project that is. And with this dividend reinvesting strategy, all the money that I'm getting, I'm reinvesting it. For over the last 10 months or so, this strategy has been working out pretty well for me. And I've been making a lot of gains, as you can see. I get a lot of questions asked about how I pick my stocks. And I have a very simple strategy for that as well. And I'm going to be taking you to the screen share for that. So let's take a look at Warren Buffett's portfolio. If you guys don't know who Warren Buffett is, you guys are sleeping under a rock. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time when it comes to investing, and his net worth is $85 billion. So I found this website that lists Warren Buffett's all of his investments, all the stocks that he owns, and let's just take a quick look at it. First thing I notice is that he does not own that many stocks. He only owns probably less than 50 stocks. So if you're one of those guys that has like hundreds of stocks, maybe that's probably not the best choice because you're really splitting yourself really thin. When it comes to Warren Buffett's portfolio, it's very weighted towards finance. So he has like over 45% finance, information technology, 27%, consumer staples, 15%, industrials, 6%, consumer discretionary, 5%, and healthcare, 1%. So there's a lot of industries and a lot of sectors that he's not invested in. If you're brand new to the stock market, just start looking at index funds. Index funds is probably the easiest and the safest way to start investing in the stock market, especially if you don't know anything about stocks. And if you want to kind of dive deeper into the markets and kind of try your luck at stock picking, look at these great investors' portfolios such as Warren Buffett. With all that being said, don't invest in penny stocks. Don't do any day trading. Those are like guaranteed ways for a beginner to start losing money in the stock market. Before I dive deeper into multiple streams of income, if you guys are enjoying the video, don't forget to leave me a like for the algorithm gods, for the YouTube gods. And now we can jump into my Instagram right here. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, don't forget to just go follow me right away. Right now I have over 1,000 followers, which is pretty crazy. And let's dive a little deeper into here. So I found this pretty good post on 7 income sources millionaires have. Earned income. This is income you get from working a regular 9-to-5 job. The second one is profit income, which is most likely income from a business that you work in or you own. Interest income, I believe, is money that you make from your savings account, your bonds, your CDs, and stuff like that. And dividend income is what my channel is all about. That's what my portfolio is all about. That's what I'm trying to create here. Something more substantial than it is now, hopefully. 5 is something that I've been doing for the past few years now, rental income. And number 6 is capital gains. Capital gains is a plus, but I don't think that it's necessarily should be an income source. So that's something that I think that this post has incorrect. And 7 is royalty income. Royalty income is money that you make from, selling maybe music or your art or a television show. I know that there's a famous television show called Friends, and I think that Warner Brother owns this content, and they make around $20 million just licensing the content out to other channels, which is really crazy. If you guys haven't heard of this, I want you guys to go look it up right away, because if you guys want to become a millionaire, you have to do stuff that every other millionaire does. So I believe that every millionaire has on average around 3 or more sources of income. And if you're only building your portfolio, your entire investment portfolio with just one type of income, it's going to be a lot more difficult. You can do it. You can become a millionaire while doing it, but trust me, it's going to be a lot harder to do it with just one source of income. So to tie everything together, This is a website that I just found recently. I found this yesterday and I thought it was really exciting and I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. This website is called theearthawaits.com. If you guys are interested in any of the stuff that I'm talking about today, you guys can jump into the links in the description and you can find everything there. If you want to join Robinhood, use my referral link down there as well. This website is really cool. You would input all of your information and how much money you make on every single month, and it will tell you where you can live. And it is really exciting because I've always loved to travel. I've lived outside of the USA for over 5 years before I moved back just recently, like 2 years ago. So I've been traveling for over 5 years at a time. The first information you would need is a monthly budget, and this is between 2,000 and 1,000. Let's input a monthly budget of between $1,000 and $3,000. And one person, let's say you're single, one person, and you want to live, kind of in the city where everything is hustling, bustling, and you don't have to like travel too far. Everything is within grasp. So you'll be living in the city, one person. Your monthly budget is around $3,000, and you want to live just like a really modest lifestyle. Crime rate, let's say moderate. Because you're single, most likely you're a guy. If you're watching this video, 90% of my audience is men. Population can be any. I don't really mind as well. And then these are all the continents that you can search through. And let's just see where this takes us. I've done this with my family, and it comes out a lot different because family, when you're traveling with family, it's just a lot harder. All right, so these are all the places where you can live with that budget, and it is crazy. Like, I can travel to all these places on that budget. I never knew that I could live in Australia, I can live in Switzerland on a $3,000 budget. So let's take Switzerland, because I know that Switzerland is a really high cost of living country, but I didn't know I can live there on $3,000. So this is how the cost breakdown goes. Every single month you'll be spending around $1,600 on housing. If you're living really modestly, you can eat around $500 worth of food every single month, and other probably entertainment, clothes, and whatnot, $600. That's how it gets broken down, and you can go into detail about living into Switzerland. Look at how beautiful this country is. So this is the power of financial freedom, guys. If you can build your multiple streams of income, if you can even build your dividend income into like $2,000, $3,000 every single month, you can live here without working. And if you work and you want to live here at the same time, your quality of life goes up drastically, because you'll be making earned income and dividend income. So that's why I think that learning about multiple sources of income, learning about dividend investing, I think this is very important for everyone to do, because your happiness depends on how much money you make every single month. So I can walk around this entire city. Walking score is a 99. Population 130,000. Let's take a look at some other countries that we might be able to visit. Let's say Australia, Newcastle, Australia. Cost breakdown is $1,500 on housing, $300 on food, $400 for others. So it's a lot cheaper to live here. But look how beautiful this is. You can probably travel for years at a time on this type of budget. $3,000 every single month equates to around $36,000 every single year. So all you have to do is get your dividend portfolio to produce you $36,000 every single year. That might take you up to 10 years to do it, but once you're there, you can just travel the world. And you can probably do it a lot sooner if you're still working. So just scrolling through here, you can see that traveling is completely possible for anyone making $3,000 every single month. And if you're single, it'll be a lot easier. For me, I'm traveling with a family, so I'm gonna need to probably double up this budget up to like $6,000 or so. That's all right for me, but if you're not that much of a traveler, you can still kind of appreciate just the beauty of all these different locations. Vienna, Australia. I think Vienna, Australia is where Arnold Schwarzenegger is from. So I can go on and on about all these different places. So I want you guys to go check that website out as well. Don't wait too long to start your dividend investing journey. If you guys want to watch more videos on how I started dividend investing, go check them out here. And don't forget to like and subscribe the video. I come out with 3 videos every single week. Don't forget to hit the notification. I love you 3000, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.